Good morning. And hello. Been a while. It is day 71 of 90 days. And if you've been following along in this journey, you will have noticed that there was a bit of a gap recently. Within this past month, there was really only like one or two videos as opposed to like a weekly video. And like I mentioned in my last video, that is due to some health problems I've been dealing with. But thankfully, those are seem to be resolving. Praise God. It has to do with my hormones, and basically for the past month and a half, my hormones have not been balanced due to a few reasons which aren't worth getting into, because it is slowly getting resolved. But it has led me to be vomiting every single day. And so for over a month, I have been vomiting. And initially, I held on to hope, and I was sticking with being gluten, dairy, and sugar-free, and, I was just moving my body when I could feel up to it, and quite, just trying to let it resolve itself. And quite quickly, I got frustrated and really disappointed that it was happening, that I was going through it, and then that disappointment turned into just kind of this rebelliousness that came out of my heart, because it was no matter what I ate, I was just throwing up. And at the beginning, I was throwing up like pretty much everything I was eating. And so I was losing weight, but I was losing weight in a bad way. And so within this time, I had reached 40 pounds lost in total. So it was like another like 7 pounds that I lost while I was vomiting. So part of me was like, oh, well, I'm still losing weight, but I'm losing weight the bad way, right? Well, and in that time, because this was not going away, we were praying and seeking answers and getting tests done. I reached a point where I was just literally sick and I was tired, and I didn't have the energy to meal prep, and we ended up going to dinner with some friends and, enjoyed the evening, but I didn't want to say no to dinner because in my mind I was like, I don't even want to take the time to like explain why, and I've been throwing up, and so I'm hungry, but I know I'm just gonna throw it up anyway. So I ended up eating what they ate, and I did actually keep that meal down, which was good because it was it was just chili, but it did have gluten in it and dairy and sugar. So that was the beginning of a new challenge of being tempted to just eat whatever I wanted because I knew I was going to throw it up. And so in the midst of trying to figure out what was going on and how to resolve these medical issues so I could get back on track and, feel good again, I was frustrated that it was happening, frustrated that I couldn't stick with, my plan, because it made me realize that I was really putting so much stock in feeling good. And so when I wasn't feeling good, it was like I didn't have the motivation to keep going. And that's where that rebellious spirit came out of just, forget this, like, why am I even bothering meal prepping? Why am I even bothering exercising? Why am I even bothering doing this and that? Like, not that I even had the energy really for it, but just this, like, why even try because I'm just throwing everything up anyway. Like, I'm not getting anywhere. And then in the back of my mind, that whole I'm losing weight anyway. So in started creeping in just little moments of, oh, I'll have a bite here. Oh, I'll try that. And I've still been throwing things up, but as I started getting better, it didn't get better. Sorry, my husband woke up. So I ended up eating things I shouldn't have been eating, and not all of it was being thrown up. And so in time, in a matter of, you're fine, in a matter of, over a month, I had actually gained weight, which really sucks when I realized that. So that being said, just this past week, we were able to find some resolution, and I'm still nauseous, but my energy has gone up, and this nausea should resolve itself, within the next few days. So praise God for that. And so I'm up early, and I'm going to go work on my bike, because that's at least close to the bathroom in case I need to go and vomit. I was hoping to go to the gym and go run on the treadmill, because I really miss that feeling, but it's just starting where I'm at, That being said, I just wanted to share where I'm at, why it's been sporadic, and to also just share some encouragement that if you too have gone through, seasons where you're on a really good track and you had really great momentum and life hits you, things we don't expect, things we can't really even plan for, because it's just out of left field. That doesn't mean we stop. We have to deal with things as they come. We would just literally roll with it. And I know it's so much easier said than done, right? I can definitely relate to that. But take it from me that it's not worth giving in, if that makes sense. It's not worth giving in and giving up in those subtle ways, because those little give ups make it harder to get back on track. Like now I'm at the point where I feel like I have to start over in so many ways, just mentally and physically, in this journey. I don't necessarily have to, I'm not actually starting over, but I'm getting, it's going to take work. It's going to take, reestablishing those habits, that routine, and that's the hardest part. So I'm kicking myself for that, but I also see the big picture and know that all of this happened, even though it really sucked. All of it has happened for a purpose. We were able to identify some things that we weren't aware of, and I now know better how to take care of myself and how to just watch for certain things. And, we shouldn't have to deal with this problem again, unless if there's anything deeper to it, but pretty sure that we've got it hammered out. So praise God. But anyway, my question to pose real quick is, what motivates you? What is the thing that gets you out of bed and gets you up to work out early instead of being able to stay in and sleep and cuddle your spouse? Or what motivates you to say no to those fleeting cravings in that moment and instead say yes to things that you know are going to fuel you. If you don't know, that's okay. But I would highly encourage you to seek that out, to find what truly motivates you. And then also ask yourself, what's holding you back? Is it medical issues? Is it fear? It's a big one, I think, for a lot of us. Is it waiting for the right timing? I'll wait till Monday, or I'll wait till the beginning of next month. I've definitely done that. This was one of those things, actually, that during this time that I was like, I'll wait till my nausea subsides. I don't know when that's going to be. I can't keep waiting. I have goals, and now I've gone backwards and I want to go forward. I need to keep moving forward, even if that means I'm dealing with this medical stuff in the midst of it. I just want to pose those questions. But it's definitely, this process is, you've got to search. You got to search within yourself, where you truly stand, and you need to seek the Lord in it, for just that wisdom, and be real with God, be real with yourself, because we put excuses out there. I am the first to admit that it was easy for me to say, I'm too nauseous to work out, or, it doesn't matter, I'm just going to throw it up anyway. What does it matter what I eat? Or, once all of this is over, then I'll get back on track. But in the midst of it, I was feeling miserable, and I was feeling extra miserable because I wasn't taking care of myself properly. So there's no logic in that whatsoever. There's like this, oh, cool, like I'm able to give in to my excuses, but doing that made me feel worse. So why? The things we do, and we'll just do them. Well, it's so easy to get back into those old, terrible habits, guys. A lot easier than I realized. That was another realization during this time. So don't do it. If you're in a place where you're maybe tired and you've been going at this for weeks or months, and maybe you're plateauing right now, or you got just a lot of stressors in life, don't give up. Don't let in. It's not worth it. Just as one good choice can build off of another, one bad choice can tear down to another, and then suddenly you just feel like you're crumbling, and you're no longer strong, and then you're mad at yourself for giving in, and then that leads to a cycle of more bad choices because you're feeling guilty and angry, and you know what I mean. All the things, right, that we deal with, which is what we are trying to break free of. That's what these 90 days are about. It's about breaking free from these unhealthy habits, this unhealthy cycle of life that we would choose to live in, which is ridiculous, but it's reality for most of us. Me, 100%. So anyway, I just want to encourage you. I got to hop on and do some little bit of workout. Ugh, gosh, I'm so nauseous, but find your why, and ask yourself, what motivates you and what is holding you back. And whatever it is that's holding you back, don't let it. And again, like, I know people have way more legitimate excuses than I do, but no matter where you're at, you can do something. I'm going to be real with you guys. Because I had to tell myself that the other night, that it was like, Julie, stop making excuses. Wherever you're at, you could do something. So I just want to encourage you, no matter what you're going through, you could do something. You choose how to feed your body. You choose how to move your body. You choose how to take care of your body. And so if your excuses are leading to you not caring for yourself, evaluate that. Because no matter what life is throwing at us, we choose how to take care of ourselves. And we can only be our best if we take care of ourselves. So have a great day wherever you're at. Keep at it. Keep on track. Talk soon. Bye.